Hi everyone, with 4 easy examples we'll compare how XLookup, index match, index XMatch and Vlookup functions lookup values based on single and multiple criteria. XLookup and XMatch are available in Microsoft 365, while these are available in other versions of Excel. So there's something for everyone today, irrespective of your Excel version. The video series will be in 3 parts. Please click the bell icon so you get a notification when the videos are uploaded, and don't forget to share with others. Also, let me know your favorite lookup function in the comments below. Let's go through the first example to describe each function. This data shows 5 departments and their respective sales. We'll use these functions to find the actual sales value for each department. I use the simple data validation here so I can easily change the criteria. The XLookup function searches a range and returns the item corresponding to the first match it finds. XLookup has 6 arguments. If this is your first time of using it, don't be intimidated. XLookup is easy to follow and only 3 arguments are mandatory. So type XLookup. The lookup value is the value you want to search for. That is retail in cell B11. Next is the lookup array. That is the range to search for retail. And that is in A4 to A8. The return array is the range to return. We want the corresponding sales in B4 to B8. If not found is an optional argument, so we can skip it. Match mode is optional as well. It will automatically default to 0 for an exact match. Search mode is optional as well. It will automatically default to 1, which will allow Excel perform the search starting from the first item. So let's clear the commas. Close the bracket and hit enter. Let's check if it works. Cool. The index function returns the value at a given position in a range or an array, while the match function returns the position of an item in a range of cells. So index will return the value at the position match returns. So type index. We'll be using the array form and it has only 2 mandatory arguments. Array is where you want to find the value. We want index to return sales in this range, B4 to B8. The next argument is the row number, and this is where the match function comes in. Match will locate the row number for retail. So type match. Match has 2 mandatory arguments. We want to find the position of retail. So the lookup value is retail in C11. Lookup array is A4 to A8 where the department is listed. Match type is an optional argument. However, if you skip it, it will default to 1. We want an exact match, so select 0 for an exact match. Close the bracket for the match function. The third argument for column is optional because the array contains only 1 column. If the array has more than 1 column, then you have to specify the column number. We'll see that in another example. So close the index function and enter. Cool. XMatch is similar to match, but it is more flexible. It can do a wildcard search and so much more. So type index. The return array is B4 to B8. Next argument is the row number, and this is where XMatch comes in. XMatch will locate the row number. So type XMatch. The lookup value here is retail. Lookup array is A4 to A8. Match mode is optional and we can skip it because it will automatically default to 0 for an exact match. unlike match function, which would default to 1 for the largest value. Search mode is optional as well. It will automatically default to 1, which will allow Excel perform the search starting from the first item, just like XLookup. Close the XMatch function. The third argument is not necessary here because the array contains only one column. Close the index function and enter. It works. Great. Now let's move on to the all-time favorite of Excel users, VLOOKUP. The VLOOKUP function searches for a value in the first column of a table or range, and it returns a value in the same row from the column you specify. Only 3 arguments are mandatory. Your data should be organized in a way that the value you want to look up is to the left of the return value. Otherwise, it will return an NA error. So type VLOOKUP. The lookup value is retail. The table array is this. Select the entire table. The sales value is in the second column. So column number is 2. We want an exact match, so select false. Now if we skip this optional argument, it would default to true for an approximate match. Close the bracket and hit enter. We have our result. Cool. I'll leave the link to the free 1-month trial for Microsoft 365 in the description box below, so you can try your hands on XLookup and XMatch. In the next video, we'll do a vertical and horizontal lookup based on multiple criteria. Please click the notification button so you get a notification when the video is uploaded. Bye for now.